Well, yeah, as Andy said, I come from immigrant parents. My mom is from Pazarchik, Bulgaria, which is a little bit south of the capital, Sofia. If any of you guys have been to Bulgaria or know about it. And my dad is from Chihuahua, Cuauhtemoc, Chihuahua, in Mexico, Mexico. For you gringos out there. And
wow, we're from Colorado, eh?
And they met in Vail. My parents met in Vail, and they both came to the United States with a pretty similar goal in mind. They came here for the opportunity. The United States, from foreign countries, is viewed as this place of opportunity and business and work, and places that they can get safe opportunities for their children. And that's exactly what they did. And I'm so grateful that they were able to move out here and start a family with me and my 3 older sisters. And that kind of moves into how I got into SOS. The youngest, oldest of my, so I have 3 older sisters. The youngest one of them, still older for me. She would go out to the SOS ride days, and she would just come back and she would tell me of all these amazing things. She'd be like, oh, we went on the chairlift and I got off and then I fell. But I wouldn't pay attention to that. I would just be like looking at her, just bug-eyed, like completely hooked on snowboarding. And that's exactly what happened. And once I was old enough, I was like, Mom, I need to do this. I have to go for SOS. Like, please sign me up. And she was like, yes, I can kick him out of the house, because I was really a troublesome kid. I was super energetic, all of that. And basically there's about like 3 stages to SOS. The first stage, well, from like the youth perspective, there's the first stage, which is learn to ride, and that's where I would meet up with my school nurse with about 30 other super little kids with like bright blue puffy jackets, and we'd fit up on this one bus, ride up all the way to Beaver Creek, get split up into groups if you want to learn how to ski, or if you want to learn how to snowboard. And from there, you would just kind of take it and you would learn the basics of the snow sport, which was kind of mandatory for the like middle chunk of SOS, which is the like stage 2, the second stage of it, which is year 1 through year 4. In year 1, they kind of put you off into groups of 4 to 6 people. And those are little kids. And then you have a junior mentor as well, which is the position that I'm in right now. And you also have a mentor. So it's around 8 people max per group. And this time you're perfecting snowboarding, and you're also doing a ton of community work. I helped out at, I would clean the highway. We would go out and we'd take plastic bags and we'd help out, we'd clean the highway. We also helped out at local churches and at local libraries, helping out, doing all that community work, just trying to get a sense of community and teamwork. And I feel like those 2 words are really what SOS is about. Just community and teamwork. And that's really important to me and how I've grown up. And then 3rd and final stage, you take everything that you've learned from the first 2, which is leadership skills, community and teamwork. You take all of that and you jam it all up, and now you're the one leading a group, helping your mentor, and doing all these things, and just kind of creating a role model for these kids to live up to. I remember my junior mentor, his name was Mario. I remember that so clearly because he was literally my idol. He wore this like do-rag thing over this helmet. He wore this like super janky fit, but he was the best person. So compassionate, so cool. And he also played the drums, and that's what kind of got me into band. So I kind of tried to become him, but now I'm my own person, which is great. And yeah, definitely all 3 of those stages have just really helped my life, and I'm so happy to see where SOS is going to take all these other kids with their new areas and their new resorts that they've been helping out in. And I'm so grateful that they're